knees and so on, taking it down a half step alleviates some of the lift problems that they have in middle voice. And so I find that they are a little more comfortable singing in this key. That's one of the things I want to bring up, is that in this a cappella repertoire, not just Renaissance repertoire, it's sometimes nice to just shift the key a little bit. When I was singing in Luther, I gave pitch, and of course Weston, who's our guy with perfect pitch, what's your name?
Right.
Craig? Craig would go nuts, because Weston would always ask for the pitch like this is the pitch he'd ask for, instead of this. He'd ask for F sharp, quarter tone high. So he wouldn't want ooh, he'd want ooh. And the kids with perfect pitch would just look and go, as soon as I would give the pitch. But we won't do that to you, Greg, we won't. So in this key, this is what I'd like you to do. Look at your scores. I want you to only sing the vowels. Okay, look at the score. Only sing the vowels with an N in front of it. So, na, ne, na, ni, na. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and go. Great, let's do it again, because it'll be 60% better. That's from my teacher in Cincinnati, John Lehman. He always used to, we'd sight read something, and then he'd look at the choir and go, okay, that wasn't bad, let's do it again, it'll be 60% better. Ready? Try it again. Nod in. Ready, and go. By doing this exercise, what did you have to do? It shifted your thinking, didn't it? All of a sudden you went, what's the vowel, what's the vowel, what's the vowel, what's the vowel, what is it, what is it, what is it, and you concentrate on it. And we have a tendency when we're singing the score to look just at the word. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't look at all the vowel sounds and the guts of it. Now let's do something else. This is an Edmund Fissinger technique. And this is where you get, there's several things you can do to get great legato. Here's one way to do it in your first phrase. You notice all these quarter notes? Let's divide the quarter note into how many eighth notes are in a quarter note? 2. Okay, so sing the first quarter note, and then or the first eighth note, and then in the second eighth note, do just a little bit of crescendo going to the next note. In other words, divide the note in half and feel a little back, what I call the back half of the beat surge. Do you know what I mean? So instead of going, I'm going, see what I'm doing? The back half of the note has a little more motion in it. Here we go. Ready? So a little baby crescendo. 1, 2, and go. Na. Great. Now here's the other technique. Look at the note and sing it staccato in your head. Sing it. Well, let's do it staccato first. Ready? 1, 2, staccato. Go. No. Great. Now, okay. That's fun, isn't it? Okay. Also, doing it staccato when you're first learning pieces is the best way to clarify pitch. Okay? So if there's the basses are having, or tenors are having a little trouble with the notes, any section of the choir has trouble, then you just say, let's hear the alto sing out of the staccato duke, and it will clarify your pitch immediately. Now, here's the next technique. Think staccato and hang on, and sing the text. Are you ready? Sing the text as written. Think staccato and hang on to the notes. 1, 2, and go. Now stop. Sing the actual text. Ave Maria. We're going to sing the text. Okay? Now you're just so connected to Nane, Nanina. At Luther, we did this all the time. time in my rehearsal because it really solidifies the vowel. But we formed a girls' sextet. No, trio, the trio. And we did na 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 no 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 no. We put ends in front of all the words and sang it for the Rotary Club. It was funny then. Okay. Ave Maria. Thinking staccato, but just hanging on once you get there. 1, 2, and. Stop. Basically, I still hear up, little. Just think staccato, but sing connected. 1, 2. So I should hear just absolute. It should be like da-da. 1, 2. Nice, very nice. Now we're starting to get connection through the notes. Now can you make every note a little different in terms of dynamic? Excuse me. Starting the phrase a little softer and growing, okay? Out of time. Rats, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and let's get going. To this. Where you go? Where you go? Where you go?